business trips. And officials say that is what is behind 87 layoffs at the American Express Travel Center in Halifax. The layoffs take effect at the end of next week. Amex Travel Services still has 1,000 employees at 5 other call centers in Canada. There is no explanation as to why the Halifax center is the only one closing. That is just the latest in a number of layoff announcements we have told you about in the past several months. It's all part of the global recession. But now for the good news. The Maritimes and Nova Scotia in particular seem to be bucking the national trend when it comes to real estate, employment rates, and growth. So tonight, a success story from the Metro Halifax community of Sackville. Here's Global's Murray Adset.
At different levels of government, from here at home to the world stage, announcements have boasted stimulus packages to get the economy running again and solve the crisis that has hit every country, every city.
One of the things I'm really concerned about here in Nova Scotia is the idea that somehow a massive deficit or a massive level of borrowing by our province is justified by a crisis that is happening somewhere else. Yes, there are going to be some impacts on it. The important thing for us is A, it came to us late, B, it's going to leave early, and C, we're doing all right. And so we don't need to be panicking.
There's no need for panic in the community of Lower Sackville, just outside Halifax. They seem to be following their own trends. Construction is everywhere, businesses ready to move in, and workers ready to be hired.
I feel that the people of Sackville want Sackville to be successful, and they've always supported the businesses here as much as possible, and that's one of the things that Sackville Drive Business Association is doing, is we're coming up with a marketing plan to try and keep even more of that business in Sackville.
And it seems Sackville is indicative of what is happening province-wide. A recent survey by Manpower Canada examining the hiring climate shows employers in Nova Scotia are predicting a net employment outlook of 19%. That compares with 8% in Western Canada. For one employment agency in Lower Sackville, that's proving true already.
It's what we see here as well. We've had an incredible amount of success in terms of getting people to work. I mean, we have a client that within the last 2 weeks have had 4 job offers.
And Nova Scotia is also bucking the trend when it comes to real estate. Recent StatsCan figures show nationally home sales were up around 8%. Nova Scotia, more than 12%. Sales in Lower Sackville are falling in line.
They're not selling as quickly as they might ordinarily, but the market here tends to be buoyant. We have homes from mini homes to semis to your single family dwelling and into your higher end housing.
And on the commercial real estate side?
Just on Sackville Drive alone, we see 3 new commercial buildings in the process of being built, including Access Nova Scotia, so we're feeling really positive about it.
Not a bad thing after all the negative that has surrounded this economic crisis. Murray Adset, Global News, Lower Sackville.